Yep. Okay. Okay, so here, Yone and El Nino should be really good ones to get. So we're going to definitely do that. Guess I'll install the mirror on the boat. He said I could go to the village with this during the day, right? I should go tomorrow. Oh no, look at the time. Bancho Sushi must have opened already. I should drop by and check if anything of note happened. Oh my goodness, with the cutscenes over and over. Wait, looks like I arrived too late. I should do a little cleanup. Oh, come on. I lost a day because of this? Huh, Miss Yoshi, what are you doing here? Oh, my work ended just now and I was passing by. I saw the lights were on despite the hour. Bancho seemed to have gone home already. He looked a bit tired recently. I'm worried he might fall ill. Even so, I'm glad to see him working so hard again like this. Come to think of it, I heard he once gave up on cooking because of a certain incident. Yes, back then, I thought he was gone for good. I wonder what it was about. It's nothing that secretive. I simply avoid mentioning it with him present just in case it's a sore spot for him. I'm thirsty. Can you get me a glass of beer? Can I move? Thank you. Come on. I want to pause. No beer for you. Perfect. I don't see no foam. Nothing so refreshing as a glass of beer after work. Especially nice to have a view of the sea at night, like this as I drink. I'll tell you now a bit about Bancho and why he quit cooking for a while. It was 12 years ago. Cutscene? Cutscene! So much going on. This is the Dugong Hotel. I worked here 12 years ago. 5-star hotel with both tradition and long history. It looks a bit old, yes, but at the time, the quality of food and service had been newly improved. Yoshi, do you have a moment? What is it, manager? Well, a troublesome customer left a reservation. Troublesome? Do you know the actress Louis Crawford? She made a reservation at our hotel. Crawford? She was a leading actress with a long career. Her role as a spy in one of her most famous works, The 42nd Floor, was extremely impressive. She appears to have hit a slight slump as her new movies have not been doing very well. The manager spent his entire life in the hotel. It was like he was living embodiment of its history. He had a lot of knowledge about the etiquette used by the upper class of each country, and he was very used to servicing those high rank. Many VIPs sought his service. Our hotel is a luxury hotel with many years of history and tradition. In the past, we had nobles staying in our accommodations, and many notable films was shot here. Many people seeking that sort of old era nostalgia used our services, and we had very high standards for the services we provided. I heard that Louis Crawford can be picky, but we are a very high quality hotel with history on our side. I don't think there will be any issues if it comes. So there it is. Nobody can beat the level of service and staff at this hotel. We won many prizes as well. Just one thing. You haven't heard rumors about her, have you? Rumors? Take a look at this. She's famous not only as a chef but as a gourmet. That's a blurb she published in the magazine recently. Appears to be a description of her travels, but it's just her bashing on a hotel she stayed at. Gloria hotels are the best of the best, and yet she wrote such a scathing review. Bringing out the bad does make a person look more professional. The writing is mostly like this. What do you suggest we do, Yoshi? Probably decline it. How about we refuse? We don't really need a customer that will purposely try to hurt our reputation, do we? If we do that, she'll probably use an even more crafty way to get at us. She'll send us out messages saying we lack confidence, that we're picky about who we accept, and so on. Take the reservation, but we also need to think of a way to satisfy her. I suppose you're right. You have ideas, Yoshi? Our strength, our history and traditions, as well as our high quality service. The way we can satisfy her will involve making good use of these things. Did you reserve her a suite? Yes, it's a suite. We needed clean rooms and services that match her tastes. We'll treat her as a VIP. I'll look into the drinks and amenities she prefers and place them, as I also check on the state of the rooms. About who will receive her, I suppose I'll have to do that. Thank you. There's no one that can handle such a tricky customer except you, with your long experience with VIPs. I'm more tense than usual. About the meals, we could offer the buffet for breakfast. We also need to be ready for dinner. French food at our hotel. It's pride and joy at Dugan Hotel with the Michelin star head chef at the helm. But you came at the most inconvenient time. Our head chef is in France on a culinary research trip. Sous chef has taken his place for now, and he cooks wonderfully as well. However, our upcoming customer is a difficult one. Japanese has never been its strong suit. We only serve udon and simple donburi. We've been making exponential progress. However, we hired Bancho. We've grown quite dramatically. Bancho is famous for his ability to reinterpret the use of ingredients, and his food was recently featured in an overseas magazine. He might be our dark horse. That means Japanese is likely to be our best choice. Bancho hasn't really proven himself yet. Do you think he'll be alright? Bancho's skill is indisputable. However, one great drawback is that he doesn't consider the preference of his customers. His sole focus is letting people try new flavors. Is she the one that didn't want to try the shark head? That is what drives his creativity, of course, but this time won't really serve us. We're dealing with the infamous Lewis Crawford after all. I see, that's a good point. However, I think the best we can do right now is try and persuade Bancho. I agree. Best of luck, Yoshi. Oh my goodness. Young Bancho. Bancho, are you here? Miss Yoshi, what are you doing here? Oh, you're here, that's good. Come to check on the status of the manager's request. Look all you want, it's just an ordinary Japanese food kitchen. Bancho was a peculiar man. He suddenly appeared one day and handed in a resume explaining he's been learning in Japan. All sushi establishments listed in the resume were top tier, but Bancho never stayed in one place for long. He told me he moved on each time after learning enough. The manager had a long time with him and then left the operation of the food team to him. He could always be found in the kitchen busy with something, day in and day out. He researched food on his own when there were no customers. He hated being interrupted. Were you practicing? Well, yes. Training means thousands and tens of thousands of attempts. Practice without rest is the only way to produce meaningful results. I see. I heard you never skip research and practice, Bancho. It relieves me to see you work so hard. What do you mean you're relieved? Bancho, will you be willing to try servicing a VIP? Servicing VIP? That's right. We have an important guest who will increase our reputation, or rather, who might send it plummeting to the ground. Her name is Louis Crawford. She's an actress that's infamously hard to please, and a gourmet reviewer. It's been about a year since you joined. Our Japanese team, which was never very strong, received much attention in a short span of time. And we can't deny that your contribution to this was great. However, this means that we also get customers that want special treatment. So you mean to say I should try and please this picky woman? Yes, this is important, as Dugan Hotel's reputation lies in the balance. What do you say? For me, cooking has always been a battle with myself, not with others. Making perfect food has always been my goal, and that won't change no matter who I cook for. I simply use best ingredients available in the current season and most suitable recipe. Will that be okay with you? Alright, we'll leave the individual dishes in your hands, Bancho. However, I would like to offer input on the method of servicing our guests. Alright, you're the expert when it comes to servicing. Sushi. Sushi course offers various kinds of sushi in certain order, with a few side dishes interspersed in between. That allows us to use sushi to allow customers to try many types of fish. What do you think of a sushi course? It's also your specialty. Very familiar with the method, however, don't you think it's too ordinary? Choose to go with this. We'll likely use tuna sushi, pike eel, or olive flounder as the main dish. Flounder being in season right now. That won't be very impressive, however. Alright. Since it'd be a dinner, I think a course would be better than a single dish. Means it's probably be better to employ a Western course format instead. Though it'll be different from traditional method, I think I could add a soup, an order of sashimi, side dish, sushi, tempura, and dessert to a course. What do you think? Not bad. What will you make for each dish? This is soup to begin with. Oh my goodness, a few minutes later. Thank you. I don't want to read all of it. I think that'll be fine up to the sushi. Tempura's next. I suppose shrimp would be most logical. It's difficult to create an impact with shrimp. We've kept everything pretty normal so far, so this is where we add a little spice. I've been researching this very topic. How does something like this sound? You must have a good idea. Let's hear it. Shark. I'm thinking of a dish that uses a shark head. What? A shark? Can sharks be eaten? Sharks are very tasty fish. This is the time of the year when they grow fat, boosting the flavor. The meat in the cheeks, in particular, has a lovely chewy texture, which reminds you of both ordinary and fish. Ordinary meat and fish. But shark is too exotic of an ingredient. Can we use a little more widely consumed? Especially consider this is Louis Crawford. Good food will impress anyone. Anyone who takes a bite will recognize the food for what it is. That is the best possible food that can be found around here in its current season. I'll give it some thought. I'm not sure if it'll be okay. I can't help but think it's not a great idea, Bancho. You serve that dish and it goes sideways, the consequences won't affect you alone. Both the manager and I will also take part of the blame. After all, she's coming to the hotel, not the restaurant operated by you. A hotel must seek to provide the most restful and enjoyable experience to its guests. Nothing can be allowed to mar that experience, as the hotel will stand to lose by it. There's no guarantee she'll hate it. She'll know that from taking just a bite, that it's one of the greatest foods. There's always an exception to the rule. She's an extremely picky person after all. What a pity, I understand. I'll go with tempura then. Though it can't compare to shark. Though we do know the reason already, it's just now they're telling it in detail. This way, Miss Crawford. Thank you. This is the chef who'll be preparing your food today, Bancho. He's younger than expected. I was hoping for a more experienced chef. Oh my, tight-lipped are we? Perhaps my looks leave you at a loss of words. He seems a little tense. He's still quite a skilled chef, I assure you. I'll be looking forward to the food then. I remember the service here being quite alright for an old hotel. I like the carpet and paintings on the wall as well. Furnishings at Gloria Hotel have a kitsch quality to them that I don't like. But to think there's no gym, that's a bit of a shocker. I need to exercise daily to maintain my figure. It's our intentions that your stay will be as restful as possible. Everyone has preferred their way of resting. While the bathing facilities were good, I'll content myself with that. What's for dinner? Japanese course. Here's the course menu. Oh my goodness. First dishes are... You didn't tell me. Wait, it did say a soup. This is a steam dish composed of grilled snapper and roe, which was then steamed, garnished with ground yam. The soup features a rich flavor of fish. This is a Japanese soup. It's got a bland flavor coupled with spicy scent. Quite interesting. That has a flavor of shichime. There is a tiny bit of flavor provided by a condiment made from 7 different spices. And the next dish is... a few minutes later, the tempura and dessert are left. What's a tempura? Don't tell me it's shrimp. It's sort of commonly served with rice. Dessert, no doubt the usual fruit. I suppose I've tasted basically everything. It's hard to decipher a reaction. Have we succeeded? How do you like it? Are you happy with our Japanese food? Well, it's about as good as I expected it to be, I suppose. I suppose I could come to eat every now and then, but why bother coming to a hotel to eat food that's average? Even so, I'm sure our food is better than most other restaurants. The snapper soup or something was pretty interesting, but that's it. It was just a fishy soup with spicy aftertaste. To think you added sticky yam on top. I didn't like the texture. Oh dear, it seems Japanese isn't all that to your liking. Ignorant of the facts, we served you Japanese. My mistake. Please accept my apologies. Whatever, it wasn't that good. But it was healthy at least. This hotel doesn't have a gym, so I suppose the food should be healthy at the very least. May I have a word? Bancho! Allow me to introduce myself. I am the master chef who works here, Bancho. I'm not much of a speaker, so I've been listening quietly. I find it impossible to maintain my silence now, however. Oh my, do you have something to tell me? Apparently you're supposed to have better food than anywhere else, right? And now, Bancho, Miss Lewis here is just... It is most definitely my fault for failing to provide food that satisfies you. Will you not give me a chance to make up for my mistake? What? Oh, well, gosh. I am a very busy woman. What you wouldn't say aren't my real skills. I serve you food that can objectively be called good. Bancho, you can't be talking about... So you're saying you have something else you think will satisfy me. Alright, I'll wait. But remember, my time's valuable. Your food had better be amazing. Can't be thinking of... What is it, Yoshi? Is there something I'm missing? All done. Ah, the shark head. Oh my god! This is... You fried the whole head? It is an amazing dish. The meat and the cheeks haven't been cut out. It chose to fry the head whole to preserve the supple texture. You'll never taste something like this anywhere else. It's a high quality dish made using the best possible ingredient. Get that out of my sight. How can you call this food? What are you saying? Just take a bite. I guarantee you'll be transported to heaven. I'm not happy about this. Is this what you call about? Is this what service is like at Dugong Hotel? It's my fault. I apologize. Now, Bancho, Yoshi, you apologize as well. I'm sorry, Miss Lewis. I should have been more vigilant. Looks are not all there is to food. Why do you refuse to even try it, Miss Lewis? Bancho, now is the time to. I find it highly unpleasant. Is this some kind of hidden camera prank or punishment? You'll pay for treating me this way. Don't think I'll just let you get away with it. I'm leaving. Cancel my suite. Charge me a cancellation fee if you wish. I don't care. Someone's a gourmet and they don't want to taste it. After that, Bancho quit his job at the hotel and left, saying he needed a train. My belief, it wasn't so much the cooking itself as the ingredients and cooking methods that he researched. I see. So I admire him a little for not giving up on the belief that he's going on the right path. I suppose it was the stubborn side of him that allowed him to attain his certain level of skill. Working with you now, he even started social media. I feel something changed about him, and I like it. I think you're good for him. Please continue to get along. I'll do my best to help Bancho focus on his cooking. Oh my goodness, so much info. Why didn't they let me do the night thing? I lost the day because they wouldn't let me make stuff. Alright, here comes 20 more quests. Oh, Dave. You weren't around yesterday, so I was a bit worried. I couldn't get in touch with you via radio either. I was at the village yesterday. You what? What happened? Well, you see, I saved the mermaid. I met the village. I met the loser of the village. And you didn't mention about all the fights. I see, I envy you, I do. What a lucky experience. I'm not sure how I can help, but it's clear they have problems to deal with. Why don't you go talk with the residents first? I'd love to go as well, but as you said, only one person can use the mirror. What a pity. Ha, what an unexpected turn of events. If you need any of my tools, don't forget to check out the shop. Yes, I'll have to use the mirror first to visit their village. I'm not going to the village. Mirror. Okay. Solar powered, so it's unable to be used at night. Today's the party. I'm glad I didn't do this event on this. Anything else? Deep sea fish. Sushi, please come by. Am I really this drunk? Nice seeing people work late. Alright. Oh, I don't know why they gotta make certain parts take so long to get through. It's like I lost a day because of this thing. Sushi? Because of that, I don't think I got any money for it, so I didn't get to see. No, we didn't really get money. Okay, so 3 control. Now I do want to hire these people. Probably El Nino first. Okay. And I could hire you as well, so we're going to do that. Oh, 155, 178. If I ever get to upgrade, then I could really change that. I should get rid of Raul for Nino. Okay. Aha. Satisfying customers with my signature movements. Oh, we got some research. I'm gonna learn these. Alright. Let's wait to set up the menu. Check out the fish. I know this is gonna be a longer episode, but it's okay. I might end up breaking it into 2 parts. Got a shark in there now. See, these are the ones I really want. Sell that. Keep the shrimp. We'll keep these. We'll sell you. Sell you. Keep you. I guess we could keep you too. Alright, close. Apparently we got fish over here too. Show. Ooh, we got a saw shark. Okay. Eventually we're going to need to get more other types. There's definitely a lot going on. We gotta figure out which way we want to go. I know we got the village, but I don't want to do the village yet. So anyways, for now, we're going to end it here. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.